we need to talk about how insane today was in the NBA. Starting off with a game that was actually really important for both teams playing, that being the Clippers and Knicks. The Knicks, who are playing fresh off a loss to the Sacramento Kings, and the Clippers, who were looking to extend their 3-game win streak, in which the Clippers did end up winning and continuing their win streak. But the really interesting thing about the win for the Clippers is that this is their second game in a row where they didn't play Westbrook at all in the fourth quarter. I'm saying this guy had 0 minutes in the entire fourth. But if they're winning the game, it makes sense for them to not play him. So I'm not here to be coaching them and say that they should put him in or they shouldn't. I mean, if it's working, you're going to keep him out of the fourth quarter. Now, Russell Westbrook really didn't play that good in this game. If you really look at it, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard just went off. But either way, they got the win. Now, for the Knicks, so this is a pretty interesting loss. I'm looking at the NBA Twitter right now. I was really trying to find it, but the NBA had the Knicks on like their top of their power rankings, which is insane. Now, don't get me wrong. The Knicks are still a great team. I think they're going to do good. They're going to go into the playoffs, but they are a 6th seed now. And after losing 3 in a row, it has to be kind of a mood kill for them. But hey, that was just the beginning of the day, because right after that, you have the Utah Jazz versus Charlotte Hornets, in which THT, out of absolutely nowhere, drops a 37, 8, and 10 game. I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw this game on and I chose not to watch it, but what the actual fuck happened? So yeah, I chose not to watch the game, but apparently this dude turned into actual Michael Jordan. I went back and watched the recap, and this dude was driving in the paint, some crazy dunks, some nice moves. Overall, crazy. I would have never expected this to be that good of a game, but hey, they made it good. Moving on to the Pacers and Pistons, this game was an absolute snooze fest. I had it on for a second because I really wanted to see James Wiseman, but then I look at the injury report, and oh my god, this is the most stacked injury report I've ever seen in my life. Overall, boring, but Pistons, congratulations on getting Victor Wembanyama. I'm very happy for you guys. The Miami Heat versus Orlando Magic game was absolutely insane, with Jimmy Butler dropping 38 points and this insane game-tying buzzer beater. I think this is the craziest shot this guy's taken in his entire career, but it went in. It was absolutely crazy. Not only does he hit this buzzer beater shot that silences the Orlando crowd, but the Orlando Magic went ahead and took this game by storm in overtime, absolutely killing the Heat. And this game put the Miami Heat back in the play-in situation, so it's very interesting to see how this team's gonna go. If we're being really honest, it seems like the end of an era for the Miami Heat. The bubble was the last time we saw this team with some crazy success. Ever since then, they've been kind of mediocre and not really much happening. Now it seems like by every year they're getting lower and lower in the rankings. I don't know, this might be the end of the Miami Heat. It might be a little bit too soon to say that though. We should see what they do in the playoffs before making any conclusions. I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not watch the Hawks versus Celtics game. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. It was just another Celtics win and Hawks loss, so there's really not much to talk about here. The Mavericks lost in a game where they didn't have Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving, which to me was kind of sad because Dylan Brooks was talking a lot of shit, and I want to see this guy get absolutely shut up. Although I do know that Kyrie Irving has been going through a lot of personal things. They say his ankle too, but I know personal things are a huge deal in that, so I do hope that everything gets better in that situation. Very sad to see what happened. Luka was obviously going through that, I think, right thigh contusion or some sort of right thigh injury, or left thigh. I really don't know. The exact thigh doesn't really matter. Either way, he's injured, but he should be back soon. So Mavericks fans, hold on, because it's a little bit rough right now, but it will be better. It is crazy though, because I know that the Grizzlies are missing John Morant, but if you're only winning by 4 points to a Dallas Mavericks team with no Luka and no Kyrie, that's insane. We're talking about a Mavericks team where everyone was saying Luka needs help. So without Luka and without the help, Kyrie Irving, what is this team? Garbage. That's crazy. Either way, pretty mid matchup. I was really sad, like I said, to see Kyrie and Luka out. I just want to see Dylan Brooks get absolutely smacked in the face. God. The Thunder beat the Pelicans in a game that now has them tied for the 11th seed, which means will they try to make the push for the play-in, or will they both kind of tank their way out? Not sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like OKC has really been trying to make the play-in. I feel like I see them win all the time. Very interesting. Very interesting. And also, I didn't even see this, but now looking at the standings, the San Antonio Spurs and Houston Rockets are officially out of the playoffs. I think we all knew that they would actually be like out, but they officially have the O next to their name, so congratulations on those two teams. You guys are now in contention for Victor Wembanyama. I'm so happy for you guys. Let me actually check the East. I don't know if there's any other. Oh, Detroit Pistons, congratulations guys, you guys did great. It is pretty crazy though to see the Pacers fall this far down. I know we just talked about them, but not that long ago they were a higher up seed. Like they were up in like the 6th range if I'm not mistaken, but I guess when Tyrese Halliburton does get injured, you do drop down a little bit. Now the Bucks and Warriors game was absolutely insane. Started off the game with Curry trying to hit a full court shot from the tunnel, in which he ended up hitting a ball boy in the head. I'm sorry for laughing, this is a crazy situation. Yeah, I don't know how he hit that shot. That's crazy. He couldn't hit the shot from the tunnel, but he could hit a huge shot to send the game into overtime. We saw Stephen Curry go off today. I mean, the dude was yelling at the crowd. He was getting hyped up. He was really in this game. Now, the Bucks were without Giannis, so it's not like that crazy. I don't want to discredit from the win. It was a crazy game. It was a crazy win, but they didn't have Giannis. So it's not like we're seeing a huge game here. Either way, Curry dropping 36, 6, and 4. That is very cool. Congratulations, Warriors fans. Where are the Warriors now in the standings? The Warriors are 6, so they are out of the play-in, so that is pretty cool. And last but absolutely not least, the Kings versus Suns. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game showed that having depth on your roster is so important important, with the Kings scoring 128 points with no players on the team getting over 20 points themselves. I mean, I'll have a picture up showing every player on the team and all their stats. This is insane. Now, the very obvious thing that stands out to me with this Kings team during this game was Keegan Murray only getting 15 minutes of playing time. Although it hurts to see that happen and see him get 0 points, there was a good reason for it. Ladies and gentlemen, today we saw the beginning of Kessler Edwards, the dude that was locking up Devin Booker and was just overall playing insane defense. I cannot believe I got to see this with my own 2 eyes. And it seems like we're really starting to see players on this Kings team play for playoff minutes, and Kessler Edwards may have actually done that tonight. Also want to give props to Malik Monk. This guy's been playing amazing and definitely should be in the race for the 6th Man of the Year award. I'm also 99% sure the Kings have locked in the Coach of the Year award for Mike Brown, not only because LeBron said that he would be, but if you just look at the entire situation for the Sacramento Kings team and everywhere they've been and how they are doing now, it's so obvious that he deserves Coach of the Year. It's insane. Phoenix Suns, I do want to say DeAndre Ayton had a great game. Devin Booker played okay until Kessler Edwards was out on the floor. Sorry, I'm really enjoying the Kessler Edwards moments. Overall, very solid, crazy game. The Kings just pulled away with it. And also, the last thing I want to say before I end this video is that Nikola Jokic should not win MVP, and it should go to either Giannis or Joel Embiid. Wanted to make that clear at the end of my NBA talk video. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of style video though, where I go through every game that happened during the day, please let me know down in the comments. I actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the video up on the screen, and I'll see you guys all next video. Later.